Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fathul Mubarak, and I will talk about demonstration talk. Well, the title of my speech is No One Listens to Me. Why is nobody listening to you when you speak? Have you ever left the people don't listen to you while you speak? Or just thought to yourself, no one listens to me, what am I doing wrong? You must often felt that there's no point expressing when it feels like you're talking to a wall. I'm sorry. Well, there are numerous reasons why such situation occur, but to give you the shortest answer possible, it's the lack of listening or clarity or of speech on someone's part. Well, people often tend to listen to others to reply and not to understand. It's also possible that people are not listening to you because you might be the problem. But we'll have I- I'll help you identify those problems and give you just the tips you need to correct them. Uh, there are several communication mistakes you can make while speaking that make people shut their ears and brains off to you. In this piece, uh, I'll primarily focusing on issues from the speakers and by answering the question why no one listens to me and ways to make ways to make people listen. The first one is you ramble and lack direction. Okay, people tend to get carried away while speaking and end up speaking more than what's needed. Need. It's a common mistake, which is like chasing a rabbit trail where you like proper flow and direction. This often leads to you deviating from the topic at hand or going into several directions at once, making it difficult for the listener to follow. This lack of a clear direction can make the listener disinterested in what you have to say. I mean, will you be interested in listening to someone who just goes around in circles without a point? Uh, but don't worry because it's not a difficult mistake to fix. The best way to make sure your speech stays on track is to prepare it beforehand. Figure out your purpose and how you want to attain it so that you don't lose the listener midway. Most people suggest that you outline your speech in order to not miss out on my important elements and stay on track. Just the way an artist would start by making an outline of their sketch. Speakers should start by creating an outline of the main points, subpoints, examples, and many others. Well, the second one is you lack clarity. You lack clarity. The second reason why people are not listening to you is that you're not sure of what you're saying. Is you lack clarity of speech. Okay. Firstly, it's the lack of understanding, and secondly, it's the lack of clear communication. It's hard to make others listen to you when you're not clear about your thoughts, and it's even harder when you can't communicate those thoughts in a simple, structured, and concise manner for others to follow. It's possible that you're speaking too fast, or pausing too much. Find more about the ideal rate of speech. Okay, the third one is you lack confidence. You lack confidence. Marcus, uh, once you're confident, you can focus on what's important, the content. It's better to speak less with conviction than to speak more without confidence. Okay, the fourth one is you only speak for yourself. You only speak for yourself. Along with asking yourself why no one listens to me, also ask yourself, am I speaking for everyone or just myself? Speaking after taking everyone into account doesn't come naturally to most and thus A blunder that you can make is speaking only from your point of view without considering others. Effective communication is only possible if all parties involved feel involved. Hence, when you only speak for yourself, it can lead to fading interest as well as reduced attention. Your communication needs to factor in how it will affect or impact others and how your audience or colleagues are involved. For example, if you're discussing a possible marketing proposal with your team, you need to talk of everyone's roles and ask for everyone's input rather than just your own. And the fifth one is your body language and words don't match. Body language includes your posture, your facial expression, and your hand gestures, and can hugely impact whether someone listens to you or not. On one hand, if used properly, it can add strength to your verbal message and improve it manifold. On the other hand, if you lack energy, have a stiff posture, and are expressionless, it can make the listener disinterested and possibly bored. In fact, studies show that your words only convey about 7% of what you're trying to say. The others, the others 93% is communicated through facial expressions and the tone of your voice. To make sure your body language and words don't go a different direction, you just need to make sure that you are interested in what you're speaking. It's also good idea to maintain proper posture and gesture with hands to add visuals to your speech. I'll be making a Okay, the next one, the sixth one is you are not open-minded and are interactive. Okay, you are not open-minded and are interactive. Sometimes the answer to your why no one listen to me can be you don't listen to them. Finally, being open-minded is a valuable part of good communication, and people tend to forget that. So, one reason why someone isn't listening to you can be because you are not open to other ideas, are interruptive, and are not a great listener yourself. You'll eventually lose the attention of a person whose views you don't take into consideration. If you show a lack of interest of or interrupt the other person, you'll get the same in return. Well, these were just a few mistakes that can make your speech unheard, but you can always change that. It can be really discouraging when you're not being heard, may it be at work or otherwise. Now, now you know how to make people listen to you, right? So stop thinking no one listens to me and start working and changing that. Thank you. I'm Fathul Mubarak. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.